in 3, 2, 1. Audio is live.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome once again to another episode of Rock the Block. This is your man, John Block, coming to you from altered locations. I'm actually way down south in Florida. We'll return to BK tomorrow. And, for this Rock the Block episode, while I'm on the move, we decided to take the time to actually peel back the curtain and look and meet the gentlemen behind the scenes at FIRSTLIVE. I tweeted earlier that FIRSTLIVE is the team, partners, family, friends, colleagues, collaborators. They're doing amazing things, and they're the ones that make everything look so good and sound so good. So wanted to take some time and talk to them. Here we are post-COVID. And we have amazing guests and shows coming to you, and we're going to be coming at you high speed. So we wanted to take a time before we get into that for you to get to meet these amazing people, these guys, gentlemen, I call friends and family, and to show you FIRSTLIVE behind the scenes. So here we are in the control room. And today we're going to be talking with Danny, Edric, and Simon. What's up, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey.
Where are you, man? Where are you?
I'm in Florida, man. I'm out here with the Gators. Gator sightings. It's beautiful, and with the in-laws, it's great. I'm seeing gators, like deer, raccoons, ducks, like cranes, like you name it, man. It's like I'm in a wildlife show. It's beautiful.
Nice.
It's beautiful. So I'm feeling recharged. I got the sun, and I'm ready to get back there with you guys and do some creating. And so let's talk about FIRSTLIVE first. So FIRSTLIVE is a bar and a live stream venue. That in itself is quite unique, and I know you guys were having challenges with kind of locking in what FIRSTLIVE is, right? So, so you guys doing a dance and having a great time. So tell me about that. A bar and a live stream venue. What is that?
Well, it's different. It's definitely it's something we've been working on since 2014. Every day is always a wonderful technical experience. It's a challenge, it's fun. We're exploring and pushing the boundaries as to, how to best connect with audiences, and how to connect creative people to their audiences in the best possible way. I mean, there's no cutting corners. We strive for the best we can possibly give the work, because artists and creatives and creators, they deserve it. So it's our job to do our very best to capture what they're creating and put it out into the world, because I think art definitely makes my life better, and I would imagine that I know that it makes other people's lives better. So the more we can do, I think the better this world can be.
That's awesome. And so your physical location, you guys are in Brooklyn, Bushwick, and you're a bar and a live stream venue. So people can come in and hang out and have drinks while you guys are working, and all this stuff's happening too, huh?
Yes, we can. And speaking of that, Simon, here, let me cut to Simon. This is fun. Simon, hey, the camera's right behind you. Turn around and say hi to the camera.
I can see it.
There you go. There you are.
There he is. What's up, Simon? How you doing?
Doing great. Sipping one of our signature cocktails right now called the Black Magic. It's got a cold brew ice cube in it. It's pretty awesome.
All right. Okay. Awesome. Very cool. So what you got going on at the bar? Is this like a full service bar? You top shelf? What do you got going on?
We got a little bit of everything. Normally we have like a kind of a specialty crafted list of cocktails that we change up every once in a while. Right now we have 3 margarita, and the one named after John Block himself, and the Black Magic that I just showed you. But so usually we try to stick to kind of craft recipes. We're trying to kind of push it in that direction, as opposed to just having shots and all this well liquor. We're trying to make it craft.
Okay, awesome. So you guys got the live stream going on. You got all the gear. You got the bar, you got Simon rocking the drinks at the bar, which are super tasty. Definitely, if you come to the First Live, check out the John Block. It's pretty. That's like the only thing I drink, I think. I think I'm addicted to. I don't know what you put in it.
It's true.
But it's pretty awesome, for sure. And so you guys at First Live have been doing all kinds of really cool events. For those that are just being introduced to you right now, I know you were doing 30 Days to Rock, right? And so that was just not just music and live stream. There was like a community aspect to it, and with artists. Tell us about that, you guys. Maybe like Edric, maybe or Danny. Tell us about 30 Days to Rock. What was the concept behind that, and what were you doing?
Well, that's a good question. I can definitely answer it, but Edric and Simon and Emily, we were here. I want to let Edric, the boys, take a stab at like what they thought the purpose of that was and how they felt about 30 Days to Rock. That was, I can tell you, it was last year, and it's approaching, next month or in a month and a half, 2 months from now, we're going to do it again.
Okay.
And if I could, I would do it every single day, like 30 days as a challenge, to like, it was just a personal, it was a couple things. Well, and I'll let the boys talk about 30 Days to Rock, but we're doing it again July 2nd through July 31st. And, that was fun. That's when we introduced Territory, man. And Territory, that's so exciting. I'm just going to cut to Territory right now because the most exciting thing to me right now is this shot right here. This shot is us streaming to blockchain. It's streaming in world. People who can experience analog world as an avatar, and no one is really doing this right now. People are trying to figure out how to live stream, and it's not too terribly difficult, but like figuring out how to produce a stream and beam it in world so that people can engage with the content in a different way is so amazing. And that's kind of like the mission here, is just like how to bring this new experience to emerging artists, emerging platform, even non-emerging, just whoever wants to like explore blockchain world. And I'm still learning about it, and we're still learning about it. Yeah.
And metaverses. So for those folks that are just kind of tuning in what is 30 Days to Rock? Give us a quick summary. What is it? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, 30 Days to Rock was kind of like it was birthed out of a lot of different necessities. One just being like we put so much work into like the studio and everything, and then a bunch of things kind of like interfered with us being able to just have shows at all. And then so like there was like structure stuff and all that, and we set up this back with all this trussing, this lighting and all that. And then it was just past COVID, we were already shut down, and we're like, all right, we got to do something. Like we'll do it like as few people as possible, very safe, like distance, everyone wearing masks, everyone being like very cautious with one another, because it's, it was 30 days of people like coming in and out. So, but at the same time, we recognized the fact that it was like, we needed to do stuff. Like obviously one of the reasons is like, this is a business and it has to have business coming in. But the other thing too is like everyone just was dying to have these performances, and in lieu of not being able to do it in person, we always wanted to marry the in-person with the streaming, but it became about the streaming at that point. And that was like just a great time for us to like really get our act together, like with the whole place, the lighting, how to put these shows together like in a very fast way. Like every day a show, it's like you don't really have that much time to reset as much. So it's like, how do you build on the success and the failures of the previous day, and ensure that it just, keeps going forward from there, and, just getting better. So that's kind of like my take on it. It was like, but also like at the end of it, like all that aside, it was just like an amazing experience, met a bunch of really cool people, heard a lot of amazing music. And it was just like a great thing. It was just like, oh, this is what all this gear is doing now. Like this is like, I'm getting like the signal flow of the whole thing, but also the signal flow of like the minds kind of like creating stuff, and like how do you be there for that, not just as a tech, as someone kind of who's resonating with the importance of their art and saying like, all right, we want it to like shine because like you're shining. That kind of thing.
Yeah. And so this is when you guys are, I would say, at your best, right? Third, like every day there's a different type of band. You guys said everything, right? Jazz, rock, electronic, folk. and every day is something different. So a new setup. So you guys are, and like your background. So like really quick, this is what you guys have been doing, right? You guys have done big events and tours and.
Yeah, the 30 days also, I just want to say, we had a live art exhibition, we had live podcasts from the lounge, and folks who aren't familiar with this space, I'm just going to cut to 7. This is the lounge, and this is the control room. We don't have a camera, we have a sound stage in back with full lighting.
Let's see if maybe
rig, and
you can kind of get a preview
yeah,
there.
it's a beautiful space in back, full back line. We have we have 2 drum sets back there, one acoustic, one the new Roland TD506 flagship electronic kit, which is awesome. But you know, it's just like, it's almost like
turn on the camera back there.
it's a playground, man. It's like, it's not
Yeah.
just a playground, but it really is. Come play, you know, come jam, come
Yeah.
rock with us, you know. And what we learned from 30 Days to Rock last year was we gave it all away. We gave it away, free, engage, you know, let's put the art out there. But I think the idea was to, you know, and we're still not out of the woods financially, but last year, I thought, let's put the art out there. Let's create an opportunity for artists to come out and engage and share and inspire. And we did it, and it was awesome. And what we learned from it, that the art and creation, you know, when we create, we can't afford to give it away anymore, man. We can't do it. We can't do it. So everything, as much as I'd like to, we can't. So everything,
Yep.
what I've learned, like everything we do from now on, unless it gets bought out, you know, the evening and the tech and the talent and the labor and the space and the gear and the process, unless someone says, here's, you know, X number of dollars, let's make it free, awesome, let's do that. But if that doesn't happen, we have to do ticketed. Artists need to somehow make a living. We need to keep our doors open, keep the lights on, pay ourselves for, you know, what we love and do technically. So yeah, I mean, everything we do moving forward will be ticketed. So I think it's just important to say that. And
Yeah.
and I think it's great. And there's just, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that we're gonna work towards. As far as making this place, it's a different kind of venue. It's a different kind of space. Super high tech. Super, you know, with a lounge, coffee program, cocktails. You know, we have our political leaders come in and use the space for meetings, for fundraisers. Maritza Davila has been here with a fundraiser. The Senator Julia Salazar comes in here often, you know, to have meetings and use the space. And we love that. I love it, man. And it's just like, it's a different space. And, you know, I'm just like, I just want to say this, if anyone is listening regarding the Shuttered Venues Grant, Operators Grant, it's just odd. I went through the application process, and we technically don't qualify the venue. Like, and yeah, we'll see what we do from a ticket standpoint.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. And I know, like, it's great. You know, the CDC just announced yesterday about vaccinated folks not wearing masks indoors. So all kinds of shifts and things are happening.
Ooh,
and it's
nice.
great to see, you know, you guys still there, and kicking, because some places have their doors closed already, during COVID. So, I'm excited. So let's talk about, FIRSTLIVE and your services, right? So people that are like, wow, you got all this gear, you guys got all these things, you got the bar. So, maybe run off a couple.
Um, to me, like I guess like the main thing is like knowing that I guess it's a potential, because obviously it's not a given that it will be like this, but the fact that there's this potential of kind of like people having more like sovereignty,
Okay.
especially like because it's when things are working or what they're and kind of like there's a lot of things that are like handed down as far as value, and I think this is like a very interesting thing where like I don't know, like a group of people can actually like have a bit more of a say of like what they actually value, and that be respected on not just amongst themselves, because each one is like, oh, we know this is valuable, but they're not recognized. And this is an opportunity for like to just have this like, I don't know, kind of like this economy of all that. So that's very long-winded, but the thing
Sure.
is, my point is like it is something that's kind of like, I think it's opening the eyes of people to realize that there's more to this life than just like pursuing like one's career based on like a set of values that were already prescribed for us like when we were born. Like you have to like be successful and all this stuff, and start redefining what success is and who's the one who actually like has the final say of that success. And it should be people, like, you know, they should define their own realities, not selfishly, but, you know, respectfully. And this is like a, you know, a good way of doing that. So
yeah, that's awesome. Also, and recently I know that FIRSTLIVE has opened up a marketplace on OpenSea. So what are your plans for that, Danny, my man, with FIRSTLIVE's marketplace on OpenSea? What you got planned?
That is exciting. That is, I'm going to need help with that, and definitely Territory, John Block, your expertise in setting up a platform. I mean, I think the dream has always been to assist or help with empowering artists, emerging artists. And so from my understanding, OpenSea is like the Amazon for digital assets, correct?
Yep. It's an open marketplace. Yep. Catalogs, all kinds of projects all over. Yes.
So how I'd love to see that evolve is every engagement, every session that we have here at the studio, I think it'd be amazing to create a set kind of digital for artists, an NFT label for artists that, you know, where we teach them, we show them education, you know. As we learn, we share in the learnings, and they can take the information and the experience and make their own NFTs or create their own platform, or come in and count on us and trust us to help them and create under the FIRSTLIVE brand, FIRSTLIVE world owned, which is you, a platform that relates to NFTs, and we'll see how that evolves as more and more people, as it becomes, I don't know if it's main.
Yes, it's becoming more and more mainstream. It's going to become standard practice in some time, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's OpenSea. That's where I want to focus on making work for the community, and work with community, and make it, you know, financially stable, you know, as an operation, as a venue, as a bar, as a venue, as whatever you want, a studio.
NFTs are a great way to do that. I mean, hey, give everybody your, you know, your social, you know, how do they follow you? What's the best places and all that kind of good stuff?
I'll give them your social.
Did you say social?
No, that's just social media, man.
No problem. I trust you, and I trust everyone. Well, so it's on Facebook. We're actually right now we're streaming everywhere. We're streaming
Awesome.
to Facebook, which is our page is FIRSTLIVE, FIRSTLIVE. One word. If you want to Google search us, if you do, if you like what you hear, if you like what we're about, definitely rate us on Google. Let us know what you think. Reach out to us. You know, reach out to me directly. via email. It's danny@firstlive.us, DANNY@firstlive.us. But Facebook is First Live. Instagram is First Live US, First Live Us. Everything else, Twitter is First Live. I think YouTube is First Live as well. So, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I know, we've got some really awesome things cooking and coming up.
Yeah.
You want to talk about any of that or?
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, let's share with folks what you have on the books for the next Friday and the following Friday.
For sure. Yeah, I think next week guest is going to be pretty awesome. He's like the president of the Caribbean Blockchain Alliance. And after that we're not even going to save the guest that we have coming up after that on the 28th. Let's just save that. Let's just say icon, legendary, and folks will know. We're doing the thing. I'm excited about the summer. I'm excited about the CDC's recent announcement. Excited about all the possibilities and look forward to seeing you guys and giving you high fives and hugs, having a drink with you, and creating some pretty awesome content and doing some great things. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to say? Because we're at that 7. We're almost at that mark where we kind of wrap things up for the interview. Anything, last thoughts or visions you want to share with the people?
I don't know, Edric, you go, and Simon, yeah. What do you think, Simon? What's on your mind?
Come to First Live and buy drinks.
I like it.
That's it. And I will say this: it's like one of the. And I'll say this: that it's like you'll feel the vibe when you walk in the building, and it's like one of those special places that's very hard to find anywhere, and especially in Brooklyn, especially in New York City, where you walk in and you feel the family vibe, and you're like, yo, this is just good energy, and it's good people. That's what's happening there. So when you come through, bring your good vibe, bring your good energy, and stay tuned. We have some super, super hot things coming up, and nothing but the best. So once again, this is an interview session with Rock the Block. Had a chance to peel back the curtain and speak to the gentlemen, friends, collaborators behind the curtain of First Live in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Follow, stay tuned, and check us out. And we will see you guys next Friday for Rock the Block. I'll be back in Brooklyn, turning it up. Super excited about that. Peace.
MP1, Rock the Block.